Alrighty, guys, welcome back. Today is just going to be another backtest day, but me and BMW were actually just talking about the trade I caught today. Well, a couple of them. One was break even, the other one ran a total of 1 to 6.5. Let me see if I can pull it up. And I partialed right around here. So I partialed 70% at 4, and then the remaining I just closed somewhere around here before market closed. So yeah, it was pretty straightforward of a trade. And then the other trade was on this market, whatever this is, nickel USD. It was lining up very nicely. Stepped down to my 20. As I come in a little closer here, I saw this candle, and that's where my buy stop was at. You can see the crazy amount of volume that came into that. And it's rare to see a market this kind of stable out of nowhere, just get random candle, random candle, random candle. So that's where I took my entry, and I took a break even on this trade. So it was pretty all right. And yeah, that's about it. Nothing else that really caught my attention today. And so yeah, today we're just gonna be back testing. We're gonna go here and then start up a new back test. So what you thinking for back test, bro? There's a lot.
Do you usually backtest like normally futures?
I usually just do futures. Yeah, I only trade futures right now, but at the end of the day, they're all the same. Like some might be more fluid. I'm also used to the trading hours versus crypto's 24/7 and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm also a little bit more used to how money comes into the market on specific markets. It's just something you get used to. For example, I did Bitcoin a while ago. We can do Bitcoin because it's a crypto and it's very different. But I did Bitcoin maybe. We might be able to pull it up here. Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin was right here. I did 23 to 24. I don't know how it ended up. It might have been real bad. Oh yeah, 400% profit. So I don't know about you, but Bitcoin treated me very well. It was a very slow start. I do remember that. And then, oh, yeah, it was a very slow start, but then it really began to catch up. And so it wasn't that I had so many trades. I took a total of 50 trades. However, it was the fact that once you got in and positioned well, it would just go, 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 go. Like it never stopped. Um, so I don't know if you want to do Bitcoin, but only during US market hours. And then we'll just go
Oh
find
yeah,
a.
we could do that. But was that backtest? Was that with like your older rules or the new way you went
Those
to with the new
were
rule?
old rules. Let me go see if there's a newer one. Um, yeah. So this one was done. Does it tell me what day it was started? It doesn't tell me what day I began it.
Was the one where you did it with another member?
No, this is a different one. You're thinking way far back.
Okay, so this one is more recent, I'm assuming.
Yeah, this one I just kind of did on my own. Yeah, I can't seem to find when I did it, but given how far it is behind down here, it's probably I've definitely made some good adjustments to my system. I mean, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 back tests behind. So we'll go find a half decent Bitcoin session or oof. I remember this when I used to trade SSE back in the day. Way back in the day. This was what, 20,
Yeah, looks like a crazy runner.
23, and we're 25, so 2 years ago. Yeah, we
I traded
predicted this.
SSC at that time too, I think.
Yeah, like shit. If you would have been holding that, bro, life would have been good. Um,
Yeah.
so what we can do, I'm just thinking, yeah, we'll just go find some random year that it kind of did perform. We can do this year, or we can do 23 to 24, or we can do 24 to 25. Let me go see. Do you remember what year I already did?
Was it 23 to 24?
23 to 24. So we won't do that one, but
Was
we can
maybe
do
24
this
to
one.
25? Or the one before, yeah, the previous year.
Well, this year it's like if we do 24 to 25, let me see what that would kind of look like. Let me here. Let me go to a different. Oh, they're all being used up. They're all being used up. Okay. We said 24 to 25
Yep.
from here to here. Yeah, we'd have a lot of chop in the middle, but I think it wouldn't be too bad. A little choppy. I mean, quite choppy actually. Very, very choppy. So we probably wouldn't be touching it for a good minute. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you want to give it a go,
I
let's
mean, it
do.
looks like you're gonna have a both good mixture of choppy markets and then like
Yeah, I don't know if
somewhat
you remember
decent
the back
markets.
test from yesterday, but we had. This is gonna be the majority of the back test too, and then we're gonna get a nice good push at the very end, and a nice good push at the beginning. So this is primarily we're gonna get 2 months of good price action at the front and probably 2 months of good at the end. But in the middle, it's just going to be straight chop. So it's going to be interesting to see how we navigate all this chop. Because you can see it's
Yeah, it'd
wicky,
be
it's
interesting in
choppy.
seeing
So
the results.
yeah, let's run it and see what happens. This is going to be fun. Um,
It's gonna be fun for the first 2 months and the last 2 months.
yeah, for real. It's all good.
Right.
It's all fun. All right. So close that. Bitcoin, we said 24 to 25. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I can close this. Make sure I'm still recording here. Cool. And then we'll go here. We'll do a standard 300K. There we go. Cool, cool. We'll take some breaks in between just so we don't get tired. But
Yeah, that's fine.
all right, starting off. I'm gonna set everything up well. Okay, looking at this 4 hour. Money's pushing away. Had some sort of long-term chop here and then building away from it. So good. And I'm only gonna be trading in New York, so we'll be able to go through this somewhat quickly. Yep, 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. Now waiting for money to come in. Oh shit, I totally forgot. Yeah, this is gonna be a very big change from last system because now we're including volume in our analysis. So I'm interested to see how this one plays out, especially with Bitcoin. So for example, here coming in at 7 in the morning, lots of volume coming in. No interaction with the MA quite yet, so can't do too much there. Okay, lots of money comes in. This is the idea concept yesterday that's quite advanced, but it's the entire idea behind lots of volume in the last few candles. So would this be a valid entry? Right?
Yeah.
In this scenario, I don't think it would, but in some it would. Like if it would have pushed up a lot higher. Aside from that, no other entries done for the day. 4 hours starts collapsing and we take a real big dip down. So we'll see what happened here a little closer. Might be able to catch an entry in here. Okay, not enough volume. We do get one volume spike here right before red news, but not valid. And we're back in the chop. Okay, money starts coming in. Okay, looking at this particular candle, this is the only thing that catches my attention. Large volume node at that point, pushing away from the MA. I'm gonna go back to see what it looked like on the 4 hour and hourly. I'm not sure it's valid, but we'll go take a look. It's pretty valid. A little choppy. Yeah, it's not bad. ATR is going to be 144. Something like that. I'm just going to guesstimate on the ATR so I don't waste too much time. Oh, I didn't put it half ATR above, but that's okay. We'll consider that a loss just for random distribution. But yeah, my entry should have been a lot higher there. Going on to the next day. 4 hour, we're still kind of following that bias. So we'll give this market time. Nothing, 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 nothing. Just gonna wait for the market to trend a little bit. It looks like we are gonna start heading down here. So nothing. Okay, money does start coming in, so potential longs here. Nope, chops. Go to our next session. There we go. Money does start coming in, and we're pushing away from this entire region. So we're gonna give it a little bit of time. I guess we kind of did miss potentially this entry, and there's no other entry available at the moment. So that would have been a break even if we would have taken it. Not enough volume on this node to take it, but with my previous system, this would have been valid. Yeah. So you can see the big discrepancies in the system already. You know, there wasn't enough volume here. And one thing you can do is play around with numbers and see what seems to fit. Now, given that this is Bitcoin, yeah, I mean, volume's a little crazy here. So I'll leave it as is. But there you would have missed a really solid entry, one of those really, really big runners, and then nothing else. Coming in on 7 in the morning. Not much going on here. Done for the day. Starting to fall off here. I'm going to start considering sells. See if we get anything. Nope, not enough volume. Money starts coming into long side. What time is it? I don't know, lots of red news. Coming into our session, getting very, very choppy, but potential opportunity here. Nothing to do here. Okay, money starts to fall off here. I can look for sells short term. Okay, once again, there's not enough volume here, but this with my previous system would have been a very ideal entry. And now you see why, right? So the thing I'm noticing with Bitcoin is there's a lot of volume long term. Like it's very difficult to get one specific node to be your indication here. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting to approach because I never tested this on cryptos before. So yeah, with my previous system, you just disregard volume, and that would have been your entry right there, and this would have been your entry. But notice that even these moves that do move have no volume behind them, relatively speaking. Like, how is it that this giant candle that moved the market that much has only that much volume? You know. So yeah, this can be very, very fun to kind of decode and figure out what's going on there. But yeah, we've missed two really, really good runners already. So that's going to be fun. Wait for money to come in, and it just kind of seems to fall off. And then volume complete. Oh, this is Saturday. We don't trade Saturday, and we don't trade Sunday. Okay. Coming back into Monday, hopefully. If anything, I want to see sells coming in. So something like that. There we go. Money does come in. Go to our 20, see if we get any entry. Finally. Okay. I don't think this would have constituted valid entry, just given how low we are in the range. So for me, I'd just kind of be waiting. Money does start coming back in, but I'm not touching this for a while. On the 20-minute, you can wait until 7 in the morning. Oh, this is way past 7. Only entries I see would be this one and or this one. Our original's holding, probably a break even. Let's go see. Get tapped in, push up higher, break even on this thrust right here, and then get taken out right away. So nothing too exciting. Maybe Bitcoin was a bad decision here. It'll be good though. 20-minute, gonna wait for more money to come in. Look at this. All these are good entry valid, but none of them are supported by volume, which is really, really interesting. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. Never seen that before, so it'll be fun. Wait till our session. So it looks like our session had a lot of volume here. Okay, finally, it looks like this could have been invalid. This isn't valid. What's this candle? Not valid. So let's see what this candle could have done for us. Because yeah, this is gonna be a fun back test. Looking at the 4-hour, yep, anticipating that. Hourly good, 20-minute good. So this is your only candle. And the only reason I'm taking it isn't because of volume. Volume is pretty stable, just like any other candle. But it's the fact of how hard we pushed. That kind of has to account for the lack of volume in it. For a 127 ATR stop, probably put my entry just a little higher, but that's okay. Move to break even right away. And I think it did go quite a bit. Nope, stopped us out. Nothing to do here. Don't want to touch this market anymore. Fuck that. Okay. Once again, high volume node was this one, not valid. Oh, close to being valid, but not quite. And then finally getting volume coming in, not valid quite yet, and nothing.
Like one trade so far, right?
Not even, bro. We have like one loss. Okay, Monday comes in at 4 in the morning. Something like that. Yeah, this has been shit. But I think it's the system. I don't think it's the market. So this is going to be very important for me to take into account here in a minute. Coming in on our session. Yeah, just look at this volume pattern. Okay, yes, lining up for something here. 4-hour, good. I'll take a loss here. Why not? 157 ATR. $138. So let me adjust just a bit. Take another loss. Getting more volume to come in. Like, yeah, I'm not liking this volume thing. Like, this is a potential entry. This is a potential entry. So, yeah. Depending how this candle played out, maybe you lost. So if I would have entered here, probably survived this, But I don't know if you would have entered here with a stop here, you would have been fine. So yeah, these are okay. They're just very questionable. I'm gonna go back to this original one and see. Yeah, this 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute. I like it. Volume is significant enough, especially compared to the previous 3 volume candles. Pushing away. Touched MAs. Like, it's not a bad entry. But what time is it? 11:40. Yeah. ATR is 99. Something like that, maybe. Move to break even right away. Get taken out at break even, and then you get this entry. But it's probably market close, yeah, for us. Cool. Once again, this could be a valid entry, but notice what's going on. There's no volume. What did we just do? We just missed an entry because of our volume rule. And then nothing. So yeah, gotta be careful there with the more volatile markets. Because if I were to do this back test without that volume rule, I think we'd be up maybe 15% already.
Yeah, compared to the other Bitcoin backtests, which are older rules, it's like really profitable. You made a shit ton of money from it.
Yeah. So your system is going to be very dynamic in terms of how each market reacts to it. Because this is just shit. Like, I cannot get information out of this. It's absolutely shit. But look at what would have happened if I take my regular entry, right? Well, that would have been a loss. Good thing our volume saved us. So maybe just the market conditions aren't optimized for volume conditions like we're trying to test. So if we get more data, we'll be able to see, like right here, clean volume spike. It's been decreasing. And now coming into our session, 4 hour, good. Hourly, good. 20-minute, good. So let's see. Probably take another loss here. 94 ATR. Close enough, something like that. Okay, I can adjust my entry. Adjust my entry even more. Let me just verify we're still valid. Good. I mean, yeah, this isn't that good, but it might run a little bit. We'll see. Okay, move to break even right out the gate. Take a break even. Yay. And it's already 3rd month in, right? Like, this doesn't even constitute a valid entry for me given volume, but it's probably going to go. There you go. Yeah, that's crazy. None of this is doing much. So maybe with Bitcoin or more volatile coins that look like this, you add a rule, you add a baseline, and you say, okay, what's the average look like? Well, the average painted across, here, I'm going to change the color, is this color. Maybe this color. Yeah, that's about the average. So any entry over this average should constitute a good entry. So let's go see. Let me move this. This seems about right. Average. You add some threshold, some volume threshold. Now this would have been a valid entry. I don't know what time it is. Friday. This would have been a valid entry. This would have been a valid entry. So just got to tweak the rules a little bit. But we'll continue going the way we're doing and see how far we get. I reckon it's gonna be a very break-even backtest though.
Let's just wait until we get to the not so good price action.
Yeah, the chop.
Yep.
Yeah, we're about to hit it, I bet. I'm already getting lost in this price action, bro. I think this is the start of the chop now. No. We haven't even hit the chop yet. Okay, the chop's coming though. Okay, 4 hours starting to fail. Where's our session? Session was on this candle. Okay. We got the 4 hour. Yeah, ready to fall off. Nothing. No, not enough volume. Not enough volume. Lots of selling. Look. Like, not even a candle this size constituted any amount of volume compared to the previous candle that's close to about the same size. Just about half. How is it that a candle half the size with less volume, almost half of the volume, can constitute a candle that size? So yeah, like this would have been a valid entry for me with my other system. Oh, well, wait until it completes. Oh, this is a valid entry. Look at that. Sick.
Just have the complete.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't a complete candle. Okay. Let's go look. 4 hour good. Hourly good-ish. 20-minute good. Yep. So 5-minute long. ATR is 150. Move it a little up. Probably going to be a break even though, because we are coming a little late to the show. Or a loss. That works too. 150, right? The idea is to at least end break even. So if we can pull that through, then we know the system, even though requirements aren't being met for what we anticipate, we still know that our system will be break even. Like this candle right here might be good. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. ATR is 130. Something like that. See if we get tapped in. Get tapped in, probably take a loss here. Nothing new. Cool. Nothing. Yeah, we're getting quite choppy here now. Probably missed a good entry in here. Not even, bro. Nothing good. Yeah. Crazy. So I'm just gonna wait for the 4 hour to play out. Okay, getting some volume coming in. Going to the 20. We probably missed. Bro. Yeah, there's no entries here for us. That is so crazy.
You would say this is like an exception to what you're usually seeing with volume.
Oh yeah, I mean, you saw yesterday's backtest. I mean, it was a shit market condition, but we came out with 140+%. So
Yeah, that's
give
true.
I here, we'll continue going and see what we can kind of find out here. See, like even my valid entries on my previous system aren't validated. Maybe this one, but that's a break even at best. Get giant volume spike, but after our market, this would have been another entry. So you can see why that previous backtest without this volume roll was super, super good. Like right now, we'd probably
That's
be
interesting.
up a real good amount if I didn't consider volume. So once again, look, good entry on my previous system, good entry. Now I can't take any of them. Volume is too diluted, I guess we could say. Oh, there you go. This is an entry. Probably a break even though. Yep, break even. Four hour is good, hourly good, 20-minute. Okay, we're getting good volume spikes here. Only entry I see would have been this one with good volume. Potentially, but not even. Good volume, yeah. So these two would have been good entries. I'm gonna go back to this particular candle and see which one's cleaner. Because they both get tapped in at the exact same time, so. I'm gonna pretend I'm looking at this live and see what I could catch. I'd probably consider this one, if anything. I don't like this higher one. We've moved too far from it. Hour good, hourly good. Yeah, this is the only thing I'd consider. $116. $107. Move to break even probably really soon. Okay. Nothing to manage to. Take a break even. I only managed to 1 to 3. Oh no, there was something to manage to. So whatever that might have been, probably like 2RR. It might save us in the long run, so I'll tack it on there, but and now you see why I probably stick to futures without
Yeah.
without even knowing. I just it never caught my attention. I'd go look at markets and I'm like, yeah, these aren't too good right now. So move the rest to break even. Cool. And then that's it. Yeah, I think it's just one of those normal things that without even knowing, I just kind of didn't like. I didn't look at crypto Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Whoa, we totally missed that. Oh boy, did we have a good entry in here, and that's it. What day was this? Monday, February 12th. Four-hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. This could have been an entry, but you got to be a little bit of a crackhead to take something like this. Let me go look. It's not bad, but it's quite risky. So especially on Bitcoin, I'd probably wait. Hopefully we don't take a break even on this one. 118. Probably move to break even on this second candle. Still at break even, gonna do 70%, somewhere around down there. 70% here, 70% here, 70% here. Take off 70%, 20, and manage the rest on the 20. If anything, I might be a little stricter, but I'll do this right now. There we go. Gonna close everything at 2 p.m. Oh, I missed it. Here, we'll go back one candle and call that good. And then just close the remaining. Cool. Next day. 4 hours still holding strong. Gonna go to our next session. There we go, 5 in the morning. Nothing good. Look for an entry here. Only thing I see right now. Yeah, we'll see if we can catch anything here. 164 ATR. Just falls off. But once again, previous system, this entry would have been valid, and there's not enough volume to support right now. So in a way, this might be helping us a little bit. But lots of volume came in, nothing supported, so not a valid entry. Lots of volume came in, not a valid entry. And then done for the day. 4 hours starting to fall off, so maybe we can follow something next session. If you're a crackhead, but this is the weekend. And the weekend. Coming back to the next Monday. Waiting for something like this. Nothing to do. Money comes in, good. So on this 20, we get a decent amount of strength. Now this is before our trading hours, so we can't get in on this quite yet. And then nothing. Yep. Once again, potential valid entry over this high. However, not enough volume for us. Potential entry over this high, not enough volume. And would just fall off. Not enough volume. Enough volume, but not valid. Pushing it. This could be a potential entry, but we do have red news, so just kind of got to skip. This market's just about ready to collapse. I see it coming. Nothing to do. Yeah, this market's ready to dump this way. Boom. So we're trying to catch that big move down. Once again, might be valid. There's not enough volume. But otherwise would be valid. Plenty of volume. Look at this node. Entries just slightly over. Let's go take a peek. Get tapped in. Probably here. We'll actually play it live to see what I would have done. Okay, yep, ready to dump. Look at this 20-minute. Lots of volume. What was it? This candle? Yeah, it was this candle. Okay. So if we go back up to the 20, lots of volume came in on this candle. So ATR is 135. giant stop. So our entry would be somewhere around here. Just about half ATR away. No. And then we can adjust to 122 ATR. Something like that, and move it a lot closer just to make sure current price is about half an ATR away. Still nothing. Still valid though. And yeah, just a loss. So cool. Beautiful loss on that one. And nothing else to do. We have this 4 hour. We are starting to build back up into the range. So if anything, if we're going to see a big crash down, it's got to be relatively soon. Okay, yep, we did end up building back up. And now we can continue potentially following this long again. But once again, what is this volume, bro? This is the weekend. Okay, Sunday. Or back to Monday. Yeah. Yeah, we still have very good potential to just collapse right now. That's kind of what I'm looking at. And we build it back up. Great.
Might be the beginning of the chop.
This is the chop, bro. I don't know if this is a valid entry. We might be too low in the range on the hires, but we'll take a look. Okay. Yeah, we're a little too low in the range. So we'll just skip this day. Oh, definitely shouldn't skip that day because we probably missed another entry in here. Do you remember which entry we were looking at first? I think it was this one.
I think that's the correct one.
Yeah. So these are two other valid entries. Kind of up to you. I'm going to replay back to this one to check it out. Give me just one quick second. Good. Building back up. So there's a lot of bullishness in this market. I think this might be where the chop begins at the end of the second month. Something like that.
Yeah, I think it was around March.
Shit, bro. Okay. Good. So yeah, this 20-minute. Yeah, valid entry. But we said it wasn't valid because it was too low. Yep. So yeah, this next entry right here. Valid. ATR is 86. A little tight of an entry, depending on how you take them. Lovely. No shot. It didn't even tap us out, did it? No, it did. Okay. And we're done for the day. 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. So just waiting for a volume entry. Potentially. Too low though. More volume came in. Give me just 1 second. I have a call. All right, let's cook. 4 hour. Good. Hourly good. 20-minute. What were we looking at? Like I said, there's a lot of volume behind these candles, but nothing really supporting the move. What time is this? 12:20. So it's too late. That could have been a valid entry. 4 hour, we're still moving. Hourly good. 20-minute good. Given that we're so limited on our trading session hours, we're probably going to miss a lot of good opportunities. Not enough volume. There's enough volume in this one, but too far away from the MAs, I'd argue. Oh, so another thing, this is a more of a special rule. I don't use it often, and I talked about it last video, but it's the idea that the market's perfectly imperfect. And what I mean by that is there's going to be times where your criteria is so close to being met, but it's not. And I'm not saying go and like, oh, it looks similar, we can just take this. I mean, go test what those specific parameters are. And for me, It's if we're within a certain threshold of EMA interaction to our specific entry candle and everything up lines up properly, so like this candle, look at that volume spike right there, then I'll consider taking it even though that one variable was not met, which all it would need is a wick that size. So a little bit more chop. So yeah, just a rule. I'm not going to take that anyway. I mean, it did just crash anyway, but would have been a nice break even or partial. Going into a 20-minute after red news, getting some good volume. Potential entry right over, let's see, this high, yep. But probably a break even or a loss there. Nothing new. If anything, we'll wrap this up quickly and we'll go to a nice market because you still haven't seen the system perform. Like, our last back test was all right.
Like switching to a different market to trade.
Probably at some point. We'll see how we perform. Right now, we're pretty break even. So we're just going to wait here. Money does start coming in. It looks like we do end up going. So we'll go to our session. Yep, good, good, good. This is a Sunday though, so we gotta go to Monday. Monday, good, good. 20-minute. Wait for money to come in. Money comes in. 4-hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. This looks like news, not gonna lie, but we'll still take it. 349 ATR stop. Something like that. Move a little higher. Get tapped in, get tapped out. That was simple. And then maybe it runs now. Okay, look for another entry. Volume, nope, nope, nope. None of this. This is a potential one that we talked about before. Probably just a loss or break even. All right, nothing to do. Wait for more volume. Lots of volume comes in, but right before red news, so you might want to be a little cautious with that. If we fall and then build back up a little bit after red news, then it might be worth following. Nope. Nothing new. And I think we're officially in chop zone here pretty soon. Wait until our session. Questionable, but yeah, valid entry. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Yep, nothing to do. 4-hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. Getting lots of volume coming in, finally. This is what I like to see. And there you go. I think this might have been a loss though. Looking at, what's our ATR? Somewhere around here. ATR is around 200 something. 267 it looks like. So if our stop is about that size, your entry would be 2. Here, we'll just throw it on there and see what it looks like. Here, let me just go back to our, which candle was it? Second one, right? Yep, right over that high. 4-hour, good, hourly, good, 20-minute, good. So 5-minute ATR was 200. So it's like half ATR above entry. It's gonna be a little dangerous because it's probably gonna be a loss. That, there's no shot. Bruh. All right, cool, cool. I dig it. Oh, another entry. Yep, this one meets criteria as well. Probably a loss here. There's a sizable amount of profit if we were to take a profit there, a partial. 4-hour good, hourly good, 20-minute. Yeah, so you have 2 potential entries here, this one and second one. ATR is 270. Oh, that's a giant fucking entry, bro. Okay, we can tighten it up just a little bit. 250. 245. Move to break even on that last candle. I'm actually going to jump down to maybe the 3 minute, 2 minute, 70% partial here. Fuck. That didn't work. That was a little too quick for me. Maybe red news though. I don't know.
Looks like it.
Yeah. So I'll just mark it off so I know. It was a 70% partial here and then move to break even. Fuck. Bro. This is why I don't like Bitcoin. Moves like shit. Like for me, I would argue Bitcoin isn't a very stable investment. In terms of at least my system. 70% partial. I think it was somewhere around here. Well, I just have to partial here because next candle is just straight chop. Yeah, I would never trade Bitcoin as a long-term investment thing. There's way better things to be trading out there.
That makes sense.
Just for me though. Some people like it. Too volatile and too weird.
Yeah, I know a few people that have money in like Ethereum.
Yeah, if
They're like
you
long-term
just throw
investors.
it at it and leave it, then I guess. But yeah, when you're
Yeah,
trying
they're
to,
all up on it, so I mean, can't be that bad
they're all
if
what?
they're long-term. What?
You said they're all what?
They're all like up on it in profit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, scalping Bitcoin. This I'd argue might be not even valid. What time is it? Nothing. Nothing. Yeah. Yeah, bro. This is doggy. Dog shit. Saturday, Sunday. And welcome to Chopland. This is where we're about to go completely break even if we were making any money. Wait for a session. Okay. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Seems like the market has a lot of money around 8 p.m.-ish, which is a little weird.
What would that be, Asia?
No, Asia doesn't begin until like 1 in the morning for me.
I don't know what that would be then. That is weird.
Yeah, the time on this thing must be wrong. It seems like all the volume here. Let me go up to hourly at least. Let's look at when the volume comes in at 3 p.m. and leaves at 10. So this isn't really adding up. Comes in volume at 6 p.m. But oh, this is Sunday, so I don't think that counts. Monday, yeah. Oh no, it looks all right. Wednesday, Tuesday, but yeah, doesn't look too bad. Yeah, 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. And nothing. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. All right, let's see what we got here. Might be an entry coming up here. There we go. There we go. Finally. And if you're crazy, you can take this one too. Both of them seem to run very nicely. I looked at the bottom one first. Yep. Nice volume node spike. That's before. Worth an entry here. Okay. ATR is 158. Have to break even. We're just gonna red break even. Not too much to manage to. If anything, 70% to somewhere like here. 70% to somewhere like here. 70% to here. 70% to here. And then maybe a little tighter. To here. To here. Yeah, so that's what I'm telling you with Bitcoin. It either goes or it goes, you know?
Yep.
I'm going to tighten it up just a little bit to here. Tighten it up a little bit more. And 2 p.m. hits. So close all. That's cool because we didn't even have to partial. And this thing ran a total of like 23R. Go to the next day. 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute. Maybe we get another entry here because it's starting to look quite good. And we collapse. Cool, nothing to do here. Still potential for longs. We'll see if we catch anything. Okay, money comes in. 4 hours all right. Hourly's good, 20-minute. Lots of volume came in, so maybe catch something here on the up move, but I don't know. Looks a little weak. Yep. Four hours still holding and pushing higher, so that's good. 20-minute looking for a little bit more strength. Starting to come in though. There we go. Setting up. Yeah, this is a dangerous entry. And 4 hour looks like it's wanting to fall off. Hopefully we didn't miss anything here. Nope. Waiting for money to come in either direction. Maybe sells at some point this session. Sells coming in. Not valid. This would have, nah, a little too low in the range. But this one's all right. Oh, Bitcoin. I mean, the chop isn't treating us too bad so far. We're still pulling out our edge.
Yeah, especially after that, what was it, 23-hour runner?
Yeah, we're kind of holding through right now with profits, 201. Move to break even. Take a break even maybe. Looks like we survived that. Take a break even. And that's it for the day. Yeah, we're kind of crashing down right now. So on the 20-minute, look for something clean. Welcome to Chop Land. Yeah, we're going to be in this for a while. Okay, some opportunity setting up though. We probably missed one in her. Only one I see is this one, and that's probably a break even or a loss. Probably a loss, yeah. ATR was 172. Yeah. Nothing good here. Go to the next day. Still likely to collapse. I could see this continuing on. Nope, builds back up. One loss here. And then calling it good. Take a loss. Good money came in. Nothing. 4 hours starting to fall. Maybe an entry here, but it looks like a break even regardless. Or a small profit. I don't really care for that small profit right now, so. Go till 20, wait for red news to play out. Okay, setting up. And nope, falls back down. Still setting up. Maybe a good trade in here for a long. And falls back down. Kind of should have expected that. Falling back down, good opportunity here. Hopefully we don't miss too much. Valid entry here, and that's it. Might set up for another one. And then I don't know why there's no volume on this candle whatsoever. That's, or the next candle actually.
That's weird.
Cool. All right. I guess no one did anything there. But yeah, this is, I'm going to see how valid this is. I don't think it'll be very valid on the hires. We'll go take a look. Yeah, no, not valid there. Gotta give it a little bit of time. Only other valid entry. And it does seem to kind of go. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Good, good, good. So ATR is 250. Close enough. Beautiful. You get tapped out.
Just one candle. That's crazy.
Yeah. Welcome to Bitcoin. Yeah, at least every other asset doesn't move like shit. I don't know what people are thinking. I mean, if you're long term, it doesn't matter, but oh, we kind of missed our market here. No, it was too late anyway. Yeah, I realistically should not be trading this. Gonna wait for bearish. Okay, getting those good bears coming through. Cool, nothing to do here. Gonna wait till 7. Oh, this is already 8. Nope, nope. Maybe. That was your only entry. But still no. There we go. Money starts coming back in. There you go. Probably a break even on this one, depending on how you get tapped in. I don't know. It's not a good market. Moral of the story, don't trade this shit. That's simple. Yep, nothing. Maybe sells here. Okay, lining up for something. Can't tell you what, but we're just gonna follow it. 195. Something like that. I don't know. Falls down. Nothing to do. Maybe a new setup somewhere around here. And we just fall off again. Yeah. This is chop land, bro. Okay, maybe an entry in here. This is 940. We're gonna look at the previous one. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a little bit of volume there. It's Saturday though. Sunday. Okay, we might get a little something this week. We'll see. Lots of volume, not a whole lot of movement though. Lots of volume and break even and or loss. Looks more like a break even. Yep. Pushes up, break even on the candle. More volume, potential entry, and there you go. I was looking at this high and this high, which perfectly aligned with each other, and a break even. Lovely. Nothing to do right now. Okay, starting to kind of fall down again. Don't wait till our session. Maybe if you're crazy, this does meet all our criteria, but it's at 12. So too late to take and probably break even. I don't know. We're already through April. Look for our entry here after red news. Wait for that to play out. Time is it? 6:40. Cool. Next day. Nothing, nothing, nothing. The beautiful thing is that our system keeps us out of a lot of price action, bro.
I do notice that.
Okay. Gonna need a little bit of time here. Volume does start coming in at 720. Break even. And not touching. 4 hour good. Hourly good. 20-minute good. Volume came in. Nothing sustained. Okay. Doing something. Yeah, that's just dog shit. 4 hour good. Hourly good. 20-minute good. I'll wait for the 20-minute to pop up a little bit though. There you go. It's red news though, so you gotta wait. Only entry I see was over this one right before red news, so it doesn't really count. And then, yeah. Nah, bro, this ain't it. This ain't it. There we go. Oh, aftermarket closed for us. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Waiting for volume to come in. I don't know what the hell you would call this, but I feel like these markets aren't traded a lot by institutions, if that makes sense. Like there's no order flow. There's no flow to this market. It just kind of does whatever the hell it wants. And it's us chasing price a little bit more than just letting it come to us, if that makes sense. Like I feel like every other asset that is regulated and is, let me look here. Only entry is this one, which actually seems to go. Yeah. What I was saying is Bitcoin, I don't know, man. You can just tell when there's institutions buying and selling. And given that our entire system is based on the fact that, you know, there's smart money, the idea behind smart money is they know when to enter and how and everything. I don't know. I feel like Bitcoin, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's very smart at the moment.
Yeah, you're saying it's like unpredictable.
No, it's predictable in the direction, but it's super choppy. Like it's not, I don't know if efficient would be the right word for like an efficient market, but it's certainly lacking that nice characteristic. Now I'm sure there's a period of Bitcoin that has behaved very nicely, but not this year. Probably a break even. Cool. Yeah, bro, this is dust. This is so bad. Okay, a little bit of money, a little bit of money, and falls back down. Money comes in. Let's see if we can sustain something. Okay, starting to sustain, and falls back down. Maybe sells on here, aka buys. Coming into our day. Oh, there you go. Didn't see this one. What day? It's a Sunday. Dang it. Can't trade that. But yeah, money's starting to come in to some extent. I mean, you can just see it. So A little bit of time. It looks like it is setting up though right now. Nope, falls back down. More money came in, good, and falls back down. Money comes in, falls down. Now we're going for sells. Like, I'm just kind of following this market as it goes. Red news, but potential for entry. It falls back down. And yeah, no. Money comes in, very, very strong. Like, this is very apparent money. Okay, we finally get something out of this market. Whew. Okay, money does come in, and now we're sustaining something. So this is starting to look a lot better. Okay. Yeah, this ain't looking too good. There we go. Try to catch along in here. Oh, there might be one. Is this valid? 9 p.m.? 9 a.m.? Good. Only thing we have right now, and it does go. Cool. We got the 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hours clean. Hourly's clean. 20 minutes clean. Yeah, this is a very good entry. 120 ATR. Move to break even. 70% right here. Somewhere around there. 70% to right here. 70% to right about here. Close. 70% to right around here. Somewhere around right here. Oh shit. Yeah, this moved nice. At this point, if the market has moved that far, I'd consider closing everything, given that market's about to close, for us at least. So yeah. Close everything at 12, yeah, 2. So now. Isn't that crazy, bro? We just made 20 RR, but it took us how many months? 5 months? Or like 3 months in between trades?
I don't know. It's been a while since our last trade or winning trade.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you can hold through the drawdown, good for you, but I'm good. I'll go back to my futures, bro. Futures are so clean compared to this dog shit. No valid entry, no valid, nothing good. At least it goes to show the system is still pulling through, just barely. Okay, money fails down, so we might catch some sells here. Totally missed our sells right before red news, so none of this is valid. Okay, money is coming through. Only entry I see is this one, and I doubt we got tapped in. It'd have to be like way up here. And then this one might be valid, but we're just gonna skip it. Probably break even, yep. Done for the day. Okay, money is starting to come in right over this high. Falls back down. Maybe a break even if you got lucky. Let's go see. Maybe. Depends how far that candle moved. And then look at this 4 hour. Yep, and we're falling back. Okay. Maybe we get something here. Nothing. Nothing. Bro, this is the most boring backtest. And I thought yesterday was boring. We probably just missed an entry in here, by the way. This is at 7 in the morning. Yep. And that's the only entry we have, actually. Yeah, this is dog water, bro. I'm just gonna skip it. Yeah, I'll skip it, just to be fair. Because I saw that after the fact, and I don't want to... I'll wait till our next session. Okay, money's come in, and came back in, fell back through. There we go. Okay, we're doing something. Money came in, falls back through. Can't sustain a single thing. Okay. Nothing. Money came in. Yep, and there you go. This candle. 1040. It's all right. Yeah, this one's pretty clean, actually. Cool. Hopefully we don't get tapped out. Move to break even right away. Oh, I forgot to manage. We'll manage. We'll leave it open. And we lost it all. Should have managed to somewhere at least around here. But that's all good. We'll take the L. Probably missed this entry. Clean though. I'm going to go look at it on the 4 hour though. It might not have been valid. It's all right. Not going to take it. Time is it? Hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. Waiting till 7 in the morning. Okay. There you go. Oh, and red news though. Yeah. Wait till after red news and nothing. All right, bro. We got to do a better back test than this. This is turning out pretty bad. I mean, good entry here, but it might be a break even. Yep, 4 hours holding super well. Hourly good, 20-minute good. Yeah, this is like one of the best entries we've probably had. 133 ATR. Something like that, maybe. Move to break even. Probably take a fat break even on this one. Yep, there you go.
All it took was that wick.
Yeah. Welcome to Bitcoin, the shit coin. Bitcoin, the shit coin. I'd just say for anyone that's like serious about investing, my pro tip is just stay away from crypto. They're very volatile. I'm not saying you can't make money. Like there's some systems out there, of course, that make a shit ton of money. Or if you're a gambler, go for it. But I don't know. In my opinion, from just this backtest as evidence, comes down to your system. Test it. Because my other system performs super well on Bitcoin. We did like 400, I think, %.
That was outrageous number.
Yeah, versus this system with volume and everything. Just ain't it. I think we missed something in here. Nope. Yep, volume didn't line up. Who's calling me? Hang on. Okay. Not important. Whatever. Yeah, so as the 4 hour continues falling off here, this is Saturday. Gonna skip to Sunday, Monday. We're already in July. Yep, starting to crash down here a little bit. Wait for money to come in. There we go. Get a nice volume spike, and there you go. But that is probably gonna fall. There you go. Break even.
Same shit on repeat, but not in our favor.
Yeah. I get bored of back testing. 40 minutes after. Red news. So maybe you survive this. Because that's 20, 40. Yeah. So depending on where you put your stop here, you may have survived. ATR was around 272. Yeah, there's no shot. Although if your stop is 272, your entry would have been somewhere around, I don't know, somewhere. I don't really care. Waiting for this market to fall. 20-minute, probably just, yeah, like none of these are valid entries, bruh. Nothing. Just with volume alone. Like any other entry, like this on my old system, bro. Hell yeah, any day. But now with volume, none of it is valid. So, kind of curious. Gonna wait for more down. Wait for money to come in. Wait till 7 in the morning. And there you go. Entry, tapped in, break even, and or lost right out the gate. Nothing happens, nothing happens, and we're done. Okay. Okay, starting to shape up, though. We might have some opportunities here after red news. What time is this? 6:20, 6:47. Okay, get a nice spike here. Not big enough, though. Maybe. Nope. Nope. Yeah, bro, this shit. All right, you want to take a quick breather? Quick little break. I gotta use the restroom.
All right, that's fine.
Quick, like 3-minute break. All right, let's get to it. Gonna wait till our next session. Cool. Wait for money to come in. Yeah, like none of these.
You recording this? I'm just
Yeah.
making sure. Okay.
Yeah. This sucks, bro.
Oh, it's kind of no different from what we tested yesterday.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's like a little more weird though, because the volume, everything else we described about this.
There you go. Fuck, it's past our time. Never mind. I feel like there's a lot more opportunities outside of our trading window, which is kind of weird because I've never seen that before. I think we may have missed an entry here during our session. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, but a break even. Yeah, this is god awful. Okay, lining up for something nice here. Not enough volume. I guess the volume thing is saving us from a lot of like false. Probably a break even. Market close. Okay. Maybe something here. And falls back down. And maybe here. But it's past our time, so it doesn't matter. Okay. There you go. Another break even. Money comes back in. Your only entry would have been this one. Yep. And a break even. Wait until our next session. Nothing. Yeah, notice these huge moves always happen outside of our session. So
Well, it's weird.
I'm starting to think the time on this is off, but okay, definitely a couple entries here. They all break even, fall back down. All fall down. Only entry is this one, and that's a break even. Maybe an entry somewhere around here. Let's see. Nothing. Maybe an entry around here. Nope, Saturday. Sunday. Okay, it's Monday. Money finally came in and cleared us all out of whatever we were in. Money does start coming in. Perfect. And that is likely a break even, but oh, we got red news. Never mind. There we go. Money does come in, but it doesn't support through volume. There we go. Volume comes in, and finally, something worthwhile. Hopefully it's not a break even. No, this one actually goes. Cool. 341 ATR.
Yeah, so looks like we're able to still pull an edge out of the chop.
Yeah, it's still quite bad, but
It could be better, obviously, but occasional runners just making up for the B's and losses.
yeah, just kind of let this market do whatever it wants to. Oh shit, we were supposed to close at 2.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Oh, my bad. Cool. Probably like 5, 6 RR. 6. Cool. Probably looks like the weekend. Yep. weekend 1, 2. Money starting to come back in. Potential here though. Looks like it's lining up very nicely. Never mind. Next day. Falling down. Maybe we can follow some of this. Good volume here. And it looks like red news. Falls back down. Nothing. Good volume. 20 here. There we go. And probably a loss for a break even. Good. Come on. Give us something. Nothing. And then, yeah, market close. Okay, money comes in at 7 in the morning. 4 hour, 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. We'll see if we can catch anything here. ATR is 166. Something like that. Just to 129. Break even. Take a break even. Done for the day. Nothing. Looks like we did have a good amount of volume coming in on this last candle. Falls back down.
Was that the weekend?
Is it? No. Or it
I just looked
was.
at the volume and it looked like, yeah.
Might have been. Okay, money does come in at 740, and there you go. You get your one runner. But does volume support it? It does. ATR is 157. Probably move my entry a little higher. Yeah, that was kind of on me. All right, we'll take that loss. Go till next day. Probably missed an entry in here off the space. Nope. Nope. Didn't miss shit. There we go. Money does start coming in quite nicely. And there's your entry. Bada boom. Let's make sure it's not a break even because I don't want. No, we would have already closed. I got the 4 hour. Good. ATR is 200. Jesus, these stops are huge. Move to break even. Close everything at 2 p.m. Probably a 70% partial at somewhere. 70% partial, moving up. 70% moving up. Oh, I forgot to close there. My bad. Fuck is this shit? Okay, we'll just take it as is. And then the rest should be trailed to somewhere around here. Bro, this has been a disaster. Somehow we're still profitable,
real.
but another entry right here. That's about it. Probably a break even. No, still goes. Let's go see here though. Good, good, good. Yeah, this is good. ATR was 392. Holy shit. Giant stops, bro. Close everything at 2. Cool. Our session. Oh, looks like we have another entry, but it's probably break even. No, also ends up going. Maybe we're just in a really bad market condition, given that that was chop. Although we should be in the middle of all that nasty chop that we saw earlier. So might be a should have adjusted my ATR, but that's all good. We have to break even. Take a break even. Yeah. Probably missed another entry. There you go. Yeah, market's starting to shape up. It's not bad at all. This is more of what I'm expected to see. Especially with the volume. Volume starting to like stabilize a little bit. 125. %70 here. 70% here. 70% here. 70% here. 70% here. 70% here. Yeah, I'm telling you, when these go, they go. 70% here. Take
Yeah,
off
you're
70.
not wrong about that with Bitcoin.
Yeah. And then on the 20, we're going to manage the remaining to around here. Shit. Just by partialing, we have another 30 grand on the line. Cool.
This looks like it's turning out to be not as so bad as we think it thought it
This
was going
ran
to be.
26R, bro. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Market's cleaning up quite nicely.
Starting to question we were looking at the right time period when we were trading view earlier.
Yeah, I think... I don't know what happened, but... Zoom in here. There might be an opportunity and fell back down.
Or it could just go into shit right now. Just
Yeah.
getting too ahead of ourselves.
Probably missed this entry. Nah, it was a little weak. Oh, there's potential here. Yeah, it's a little weak. Once again, goes back to our rule that we talked about earlier. Everything else is met besides volume. Would have been a nice little runner there. Potential here to go. Definitely missed this entry. I don't know how valid it is though. No. Not valid. Nothing. Okay. Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday. Hopefully we see some longs here. Good money came in and fell back down. No entry. Okay. Maybe an entry here coming up soon. Okay. Fell back down. Nothing to do. Probably missed an entry here. Nope, that was red news. Good potential here. There you go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at that volume spike. We might get tapped out. We'll see. But yeah, this was this right here is a pretty good entry. ATR is 138. Probably gonna be a tap out. 166, 147, 138. Drops to 122. Whoa. 70% to this low. Oh, I should have closed, but it's still at the same price, so. Good potential. Pretty good potential. Falls back down. So Sunday. Wait for money to come in. There we go. Oh, money did come in. This is a shady entry. Nothing to do. Good. Lining up. Good money coming in. Nothing. Maybe a potential entry if you're crazy, but nah. More money came in. Falls back down. Good. Lining up quite nicely, actually. Not bad. Oh, these are all entries. I didn't see that. Good entry here. Good entry here. That's all I see. We're going to go look at this one. See what it looked like on that 4 hour. Looks all right. A little low. Hourly looks fine, though. Yeah, it's not bad, given the volume that came into it. 243. Something like that. Cool. Just barely got saved. Gonna look to partial. Or just take that break even. Yeah, I should have partialed at 1 to 3, but that's good. It's all good. Coming in at 6 in the morning. Once again, red news. Nice little entry. Falls back down. What day was this? September. Good potential entry. There you go. Right after red news too. Might be a tap out. We'll see. Yeah, this is clean. ATR's 233. Oof, there's no shot. Not a
As
tap
soon as
out.
I call it.
Not a tap out.
Oh, I didn't tap you out?
No, it has to go through. That's my rule.
Oh.
It's probably
Everyone
off
I
by
think
one pip too. Oh, I can't use my arrows. Yeah, that's clean. Now, I don't know if we're going to take a break even on this. It has to push up over this high. Come on. Come on. Bro. Ooh. 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 Ah, there we go. It was a loss anyway. Wait for money. Money came in, and we missed our opportunity because I played too quick. This is the only entry I see. Let's see if it's valid. Good on the 4 hour. Good on the hourly. Dang, that's crazy. 740, yeah. 272. Oh, come on. Now, this is more or less of a very strict back test and more of me trying to figure out how it plays out in Bitcoin or different assets. So that's why I'm being a little bit more loose with the rules. %. Take off 70. Trail the rest. Close everything at 2 p.m. Close everything. Cool. 4 hours still holding. Nothing. 4 hours still doing really well. 20-minute lining up. Falls back down. Lining up again. There you go. I don't know if any of these others were valid, but I know this one's valid. Look at that volume node. After market open. 4 hour. Good. 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 Let's go see closer. Yep. ATR 76. Actually, you can move this just slightly closer because we're so far away from price. $52. I don't know about you, but this seems like it's going to be a loss.
Why? Because of how tight the
Yeah.
SL is.
Move to break even. Yep. Break us even. Next day. Oh, and that was a Sunday. We shouldn't have been trading. It's all good. Here we go. No, this one wasn't valid. This one, not valid either. So kind of saved ourselves there. 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. Probably missed an entry in here. Entry, break even, and entry. But that's after our time. Not valid. Nothing to do here. Just gonna let the market do whatever it wants to. There we go. Really good, clean now for the most part. Wait till 7. Oh, we kind of skipped our time slot here. Valid entry here. Oh, this was red news, so we have to wait 20, 40 minutes. So entry on this candle is valid. And this entry is also valid. So it kind of comes down to what you want to do there. I'm going to go look at this one. 4 hour. Good, good, good. Yeah, look at that volume, bro. Now we're talking. This is what I'm used to.
It's what I'm used to seeing from the other back test we had yesterday.
Yeah. So red news on this candle, so we have to wait 20, and then the next candle is going to be 40 minutes. So 217. Yeah, this is more of what I'm used to. Might be a break even or a loss here. 203. So we drop this a little bit. Probably drop it even more. 150 something. But now I can increase it or move it up. To break even. 70% to here. 70% to here. Take my 70% off. On the 20, I'm actually going to trail this, something like that. Trail. Trail. Till 2 p.m. Oh, 2 p.m. Close. Go to the next day. There's still potential here to fall longs. It's going to be a little down, but okay, money does come in. This is going to be a very interesting entry. Good on the 4 hour, good on the hourly, good on the 20s, a little
Is it the
sketch.
weekend?
What was that?
Is this on the weekend?
Oh, you're right. We'll see if it would have been a good entry.
All
Nope.
right.
No money behind it. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Okay, waiting for money to come in. 640. So after this candle, and there you go. Break even, but setting up again. This is a little dangerous of an entry. More of a stunt, if anything, but there you go. Probably a break even. And yeah, break even. Or a slight partial. More money comes in, but nothing good here. Continue building higher. Waiting for the 20-minute here. Potential setup right over this high. Falls back down. More setup. And this is a potential setup. Probably a break even. And we go. What time is this? 8? Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll go back and show you what it looked like across time frames. Yeah, 4 hours super clean, hourly's clean, 20 minutes super clean. So 5 minute, 245 ATR.
It's kind of funny. Like the markets we thought were going to be choppy and not give us good entries is actually turning out to be maybe a tad bit better than the market that I was trending earlier.
Yeah,
It's kind of weird.
it
And it's
is.
funny.
It's all about the system, bro. It's just, I think the market's a lot cleaner now versus earlier. Cleaning up, and there you go. Break even, but maybe a new setup. No, just kind of fell down. Falling down, gonna give it time. Okay, setting up. I see potential here. On the 20-minute, we get a nice little spike. Setting up, almost. Nope. Potential sells, nope. Gonna wait till 2 p.m. Potential longs, come on. Too late. There's still potential here for a nice little long. Probably missed it, but we can zoom in. Nothing. No. No, no. Maybe here. Oh, it's past our time. Okay, now I could see it collapsing. There you go. Break even entry. And then that's it. Good for longs again. See if we can find anything. I'm just going through this a lot quicker. Okay. This is after 740, so entry. Ah, bro, this is wild. 4 hour good. Hourly good. 20-minute good. Yeah. Nice little entry. ATR is 135. Something like that. Tapped in, move to break even. Probably a break even, I don't know. Yep. 20. More volume came in, perfect. And no, nothing past our time. 4 hour good. Hourly good. 20-minute good. This was red news, so we can't trade that, but wait for more volume. Volume comes in. 4 hour good, hourly good. 20 minutes, a little weak at the high, but still reasonable. Take a long at 173 ATR. Go tapped in. Take a loss, maybe. Move to break even. Take our break even. Look for a re-entry. This is what time? 10:20? Nope. Next day. Starting to fall down here a little bit. Gonna go to 6 a.m. Potential here for a long, actually. So we'll jump down to 20. Nope, not enough volume. Volume starts coming in. Falls back down. We need more volume than that. Falls back down. Next day. 4 hour just completely fell off the grid. There we go. Lots of volume came in. 4 hour good. Early good. 20-minute good. And if you're a crackhead, you can take this one. I certainly wouldn't. I'd wait till the next one. At 163 ATR. Something like that. And definitely move a lot higher. Now I can tighten it to 148. All that work for us to not even get tapped in. Money needs to come back in. Potential. Come on. There you go. Money comes in on red news though, so. Red news coming up though. A little dangerous. How far are we from red news during our entry? Too far, or too close to red news, so gotta let that play through. 4 hour good. I'm just making sure we don't miss anything. Okay, wait for a better entry here. Falls back down, nothing to do. 4 hour good, early good, 20-minute good. Wait for our entry. Coming up on red news, but this candle gave us a lot of volume. Break even on that trade. And then not enough volume on that one to do anything. 4 hour coming in good, 20-minute. Ooh, good potential here on this one. Falls back down. Wait for more strength and not enough. Not enough. Potential. Potential. Nope, falls off. 4 hour. I could see these bulls coming in right about now. Potential. If we don't fall off. And we fell off. 4 hour. Good. Hourly. Good. 20-minute. Good. Okay, gonna wait for money. Good money came in. Not at our time though, so there you go. Probably a break even, looks like. Yep. Nothing to do here. We'll see if we get anything else. Nothing. Falls off. Next day. 20. Another break even trade. And then that's it. And I could see this thing falling off right about now. So we'll try to fall sells here. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, volume spike and nothing. Okay, starting to fall off here. There's potential. I'll wait till our session. Okay. And that was like the only one I saw. Oh, it didn't. Maybe a break even, depending on how you placed it, but this was the node spike right here for volume. Looked pretty all right. It looks like the previous big trade I took. Yep, good for sells. Sells 20. Yeah, lots of volume. So kind of depends where you place your entry. 153 ATR. That's a huge stop. Okay. 143 ATR. Move to break even as soon as we break this high. Come on. Come on. There we go. Still holding up break even. I'm gonna do 70% here, 70% here. Tighten it up just a little bit. And then 2 p.m. rolls around. Close everything. 4 hour holding. Hourly. We could see a little bit of long action here. Close to enough volume. More volume. Okay. Good volume node. And there you go. Probably a break even though. And we go. There you go, bro. So I think we're back in the trending part of the market. Let's go see. No.
It was like the last 2 months, I think I remember we discussed.
Yeah. So we still have a few more months. September, October, November, December. Yeah. So notice, even still in this chop, we've been able to pull out some good money. Here, I'm gonna.
Should be.
Yeah. Watch it be worse.
It'll
Okay.
be like the first 2 months.
Getting
What we
money.
anticipated.
Good money. And oh shit. Please don't be a break even. Bro, we're on fire. Okay. Good stuff. Money came in. Pushing away. Good. ATR is 106. Yeah, this is going to be a good entry. We're going to drop it down to 90 ATR. Make it a little bit more profitable. Get tapped in, move to break even. 70% to here, somewhere around there. Take off 70%. Cool. Trail the rest. Taken out. Done for the day. Money starts falling off here a little bit. There might be potential. Money comes in, but right before red news, so not much I can do there. Money comes in again. Only thing I see, 2 week. Yeah, there's nothing here. Wait for more money to come in. Falling back down, 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. Wait for money to come in. Oh, there's volume on this one. 740. And if you want volume on this one, they're just about the same height. So whichever entry you want. I want to go look at the smaller one. And we'll take a deeper look here. 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute is valid over this high. ATR 62. Oh, it's a weekend though. 1, 2. Oh yeah, now we're trending. Now we should have some very nice trades coming in. Okay, good money. I'd take a long over these highs. ATR is 210. Probably a loss here. Move to break even. Oh, baby. Come on, we might have a runner here. Or break even, that's fine. Close everything at 2. Yep, close. Go to the next day. 4 hours still holding strong, so 20-minute. Wait for a good entry here. There we go. Good money came in. 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. 5-minute long, right over this high is going to be 165. Something like that. That was a good entry. Get tapped in. Brother, we are on fire. It was probably just
right now.
a bad market condition that we were in. Holy, 70% at this low. Okay, gonna wait to... Okay, it didn't go back up, but at least I can mark down 70. I want to get it as close as possible so we're accurate with our numbers. So we'll do 70% right here as soon as we hit that mark. There we go, 70% off. And then break even on the rest and see if we can manage anything else. Nothing else to manage, just at break even, and we're done. Next day. 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. Wait for money to come in, and we should have a really nice opportunity. Money comes in, but falls back down. And nothing. Money falling back down, but I still want to see this play out. Okay, still opportunity. Money, not enough volume though, so volume comes in. Still nothing, fell back down. Once again, still waiting for the exact same thing. So jump straight down to the 20. There we go, volume came in. Looks like a break even. I don't know if it tapped us back. Yep, break even regardless. 4 hour good. Oh, this Saturday, I think. Yep, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Is this, what time is this? Probably missed an entry in here. Oof. 7 in the morning, valid entry, valid entry. These two are valids. And that should be about it. And it looks like it does run. Break even. Probably a small partial in there, but it's not worth going back and replaying for. 4 hour. So collapsing on the 20-minute. Okay, lots of volume here. Okay, probably a loss. So I'm just going to throw in some random loss in here. Hopefully we get tapped in. Constitute some random loss. There we go. Wait till our next session, which is now, for money to come in for our entry. Getting close, but nothing. Okay, money came in and break even or loss. We're going to run it and see what happens. Looking very clean. Good. 20. Good. 5. So here at 109 ATR. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a loss regardless. Move to break even. Oh, maybe not. Oh, we survived that. Okay, 70% off here. Moves. Looking good. And take off 70%. Go to 20 and see what we're doing here. Probably going to leave the rest at break even. Take our break even. Go to next day. 4 hour is starting to do some weird things here. So maybe look for a long now. Notice how I'm switching my bias every other day. It's like a long and then a short, a long and then a short. Money did come in.
Notice that.
So I'm just following the market at this point. I'm kind of trailing it as hard as possible. Going wherever it wants to go. Going for a long now. A long kind of day. There we go. Good volume. And let's see if it's a loss or break even. Maybe a loss. I'll throw in a random loss in here. At this point, just throw in like 5. Why not? Random loss. Did we get tapped out? Should have gotten
I
tapped
don't
out.
think so.
Did it count us as a profit? Bro,
I think it did.
it's clearly a tap out. Let's go back and redo it. We'll place a long this time.
I don't think I saw it disappear when it went up a little bit.
I think it was just delayed. There we go. Okay, 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. Go to the next day. And nothing. Probably going to see some sells coming in here. Something like this. Hopefully. Good. 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. Wait for money to come in. Money's coming in slowly but surely. There you go. Probably a break even at this point. And this is Saturday, so we wouldn't even be trading. Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday. Cool. 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. Gonna have a real nice long on this session, I bet. Close, but not quite. Come on, a little bit more strength, a little bit more strength. Perfect. Buy stop over this high. 4 hour clean, hourly clean, 20-minute clean, 5-minute long over this high. ATR is 150. Something like that. A giant stop, but okay, cool. Drop it down to 130. Trying to think. Probably a break even, yeah. I'll just take my break even. Maybe a new setup, yeah. If we get more volume on this candle and we fall back down. Volume on this candle, nope. Needed to see a little bit more. And this is way past market close. 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. Hopefully this builds back up. There we go. Nice long. Yes, sir. Break even. break even. All right. Nice potential long, but it's just not strong enough here. Very strong, and we do go. Beautiful. Let's see if it's a break even though. Nope. We may have gotten a partial in there. I don't know. Likely. I just know it's gonna be a massive stop loss. 195 ATR stop. Move to break even after we, yep, no. Look to partial, 70% here. Take off 70%. And then the rest, just at break even. Cool. 4 hours is gonna start falling off here, but there's still potential for longs. 4 hour good, early good, 20 minute good. 20 minute long right over this high. Yep. At 820. We'll see if it runs. Looks like a loss, so I'll throw it in there. It's gonna be a long at 201. $185. Take that loss. Nothing to do. Call it a day. 4 hour, looking for longs. Collapses out of nowhere. See if there's any opportunities here. Not enough volume. Enough volume, but this is at 12. This is getting a little dicey here. Good entry, but right before red news. Go to next day. Next day. Next day. Back on Monday. Kind of just waiting for sells right now. We might get an early entry if we get a little more volume here. Okay. It's a little far, but a little far-fetched there. Not enough volume, but would have been a nice little runner. Which candle was this one? Yeah, we were a little too far. Done for the day. 4 hours starting to dice up a little bit. There we go. 4 hour good, hourly good, 20 minute good. Nice little runner here, but right before red news, so can't do that. Waiting for more volume, more volume. Nothing. 4 hour good, hourly good, 20 minute good. Okay, lining up very nicely for a perfect long right now. ATR should be somewhere around here. 306. Cool. Falls off. Nothing to do. Wait for a new reentry. This had volume. Not enough. Waiting for a little bit more. Waiting for a little bit more. There we go. Nice little volume spike, and off you go. Pro. Although this is after. No, this is still valid at time of entry. For us, at least. It was 11 and something. It's 11 o'clock, so good. ATR is 189. Something like that. Good, it's 11:25. Not tapped in quite yet. Not tapped in, tapped in. We have to break even. And then close everything at 2 p.m., which would be right here. There we go. Are you still with me here? You falling asleep?
Yeah, I'm still with you.
Okay, I probably missed an entry in here. What time was this? This is at 8 in the morning. Good volume. So I think as time went on, I don't think it was the market condition that got better. I mean, obviously, yeah, the last 2 months maybe, but what started to happen, and I picked up on this very quickly, was my brain became adjusted to what entries ran and what did the conditions look like at that time. Because if I were to enter with the same kind of requirements, especially on volume with futures, then there's going to be discrepancies here. And what I learned is while backtesting crypto, that being a lot more volatile of an asset, these differences that you expect to see are going to be a lot smaller than you're going to see, for example, in futures. In futures, you're going to see a dump load of volume come in out of nowhere, versus it seems like Bitcoin's just a lot more subtle about it. Like it slowly eases its way into it instead of out of nowhere like a giant. Like here, very few times do you see candles like really spike through volume.
Yeah.
So you could stretch this out to 5, but I like faster moving MAs in everything. So 4 hour good, hourly good. 20 is good. ATR is 218. Might be a little high of an entry, but 200 actually. Get tapped in, move to break even. Stop break even. Hopefully we don't get tapped out. Survive. Still at break even for me. Okay, looks like we might move. %70 here. Take off 70%. Go up to the 20 and see what else we can manage. And then close everything at 2. There we go, 2 hits. Cool. 4 hours still going super strong, and so is 20-minute. So see if we can get anything here on the 20. There we go, good volume spike. Volume kind of fell off. Waiting for more volume. Nope. And the market goes without us. Cool. 4 hour good, hourly good. Yeah, 4 hours starting to fall off a little bit. There's still potential, especially on the 20. We could catch a very, very, very early entry here. Good volume. And yep, 4 hour fell off. Okay, 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. Waiting for a good opportunity here. Waiting for more money. Money spike. And there you go. Probably a break even though. Yep, break even. So I'm not even going to log it. $20-minute. Good. 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good spike. So along over this high. ATR is 417. Something like that. Probably take a loss here. Still valid. Get tapped in, take a loss. Move to break even. Bro, we are on it. We are killing it. Probably 70% here. I'll take my 70. Move the rest to here. Rest to there. Here. Trail. 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 And then at 14, oh yeah, close everything now.
It's really living up to when it goes for Bitcoin.
Yeah, dude. There's still potential here if the 20-minute lines up very well for longs. Giant volume spike, but granted we are a little low. Like that's a little risk entry. Yep. Waiting for a little bit more volume. Get the volume, but not what I wanted to see. 4 hours, just so perfect right now. 20-minute. What time is this? 6:20. And the market goes without us. That's cool. 9:40. Gonna wait for a little bit more volume. Good volume. And falls off. 4 hour holding, hourly holding. So 20-minute, once again, looking for a nice long. Falls off, falls off, falls off. Nothing to do. 4 hour, still holding. Hourly holding. 20-minute is holding. So a little bit more strength on this 20, and I'll follow longs. Okay, this is kind of a crazy entry. Just because of like way too much weakness at the high. But go test your systems and see if it's worth it. Not enough volume there. 4 hour, still holding. Surprisingly, wow. I'll go on the 20. Wait for volume to come in. Any moment now, I'm just kind of waiting for something like that. Not enough volume. Good volume spike there. Falls off. Nothing to do. Back to the 4 hour. 4 hours still holding. I could see this collapsing now. It's a Sunday, so we gotta go to Monday. And there we start to collapse. Here on the 20. Gonna wait till 7. 6:20, 6:40. And maybe here I'll get entered. And we start building back up. That's cool. So maybe here we have a good entry. Not enough volume. Now you see why volume is such a magical tool. A lot of these entries would have been losses. However, volume told us, hey, there's not actual money backing the move. It's a lot of volatility or lack of money, because lack of money in one direction will also mean very strong moves in the other. So, yeah, 4 hours just kind of fucking around now. Good opportunities for longs if we see any good spikes. Wait till 7. A little bit more money to come in. Nope, not enough. Good volume spike here. But I'd say not valid for the time being. 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. Notice how much cleaner this price is. Okay, good volume spike. 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. Take a long over this high, 414. I'd move this entry just slightly higher. 375, I can touch this back up. Good volume spike on that. There's still potential here, so we'll see if we get a tap in. 313. So we just keep increasing our risk as time goes on. Get tapped in, probably tapped out right away. Yep. Wait for a new reentry. Falls off, nothing to do. 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. Wait for a good entry here. And we completely fall off. Good volume spikes, but I think it's a little too low in the range. 4 hours good. 4 hours all right. Yep, good. Hourly is a little low in the range, so if anything on the 20-minute, wait for a little bit more volume. I could see this falling back down and then resetting up, but it's too late. 4 hours starting to crash a little bit. Wait for the hourly to catch up. There we go. Hourly caught back up. Look for a 20-minute strong. Candle, not strong. Nope. Done for the day. Wait for money to come back in. There we go. Good. Look for sells. Oh, this is our time slot. So good volume came in on here. Probably going to be a break even. Look for a reentry. Not enough volume. Not enough. Not enough. Not enough. Good volume on this one, but it's too low in the range. 4 hour is kind of being weird, so probably missed an entry in here. What time? 7 in the morning. There you go. There's your entry. Might be a break even though. We'll give it time. And it appears to go. So we'll take a look at this one. Let's go back up to the 4 hour. Yep, 4 hours looking all right. Hourly good, 20 minute. Nah, I'll skip it for now. Just gonna skip the entire day. Wait for a good volume. Falls back down, nothing to do. 4 hour is being a little weird, so we're gonna give it 1 hourly candle. Go to a 20 and see if we catch anything. There you go, volume spike. After red news too. Break even. Wait for more volume. Nothing do, nothing do, nothing do, and we're done. Go to a 4 hour. 4 hours likely to keep building here. So wait for a nice build up. Good volume spike. Falls back down. And I think we're done for the day. Good. Continue falling down. 4 hour good. Early good. 20 minute good. Wait for another good volume spike. Volume is building up very nicely though. Good volume spike.
I think that's that.
4 hour good. Early good. 20 minute good. And yeah, this is just slightly questionable of a volume spike, but given that it's Bitcoin, I'll make the exception. 224 ATR. Something like that. 229. 218 ATR. I'll leave it as is, move to break even. That's simple. And let her rip. Let her rip. Or just take the break even. I'm good with that too. Cool. Four hour is being a little sus, so I'm going to give it 1 hour, 2, 3, 4. Nothing happened, so I'm going to go to the next day. Looks like the weekend maybe. Yep. Cool. Go here, look for a new reentry. Boink, boink, boink. Nothing, fell back off. Gonna wait for a build up again till 6 in the morning. If anything, give it 1 hour and I want to see it reverse. And it's not going to do anything. Go to next day. This is getting a little dicey here. If anything, I want to see sells. So we'll give it a little bit of time. Not enough volume. Oh, volume came in on this last candle. And reverse, so nothing to do here. Now, as we come into this next market, hang on, I'm getting a call. Let me take this call real quick.
All right, no problem. Isn't there only a month left, right?
Yeah. You falling asleep yet?
No, I'm actually not falling asleep. I am tired, but I'm not falling asleep.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been engaged with this.
Wait for volume. Volume comes in. What time is it? Maybe a loss. No, I would have moved to break even on this small push. Nothing there. 4 hour. Falling back down. Hourly gonna wait for money to come back in. Falls all the way through. Next day. Yeah, December should go by pretty quickly. I could see some longs coming in here a little bit. Not enough volume. A lot of volume here, but not enough to sustain anything. Good volume here. Probably just chop and break even. Until next day. Looks like a weekend, Saturday, Sunday. So if anything, I want to see longs coming in right around now. Falls. Good, early good, 20 minute, good. So I want to go look at this entry right here. Nope, too low, not touching. And we finally do get that collapse I was looking forward to. But if we step back up to 4 hour, yep. So I want to see something build out like this, perhaps. Yeah. If anything, like that. There we go. Yes, sir. Exactly what I was anticipating. 4 hour good, hourly good, 20-minute good. This is a little bit of a crazy entry, but we'll take it. This is the biggest stop loss we've had so far. 513. Sheesh. This thing better go. For a stop loss that size. ATR is 463. We can drop that down to like 420. Move to break even. And we're off. And we're out. Oh, that's funny. Okay, we build back up. Not enough volume though. Done for the day. Good. Potential here. There's potential. Nice for a long. Good volume. And we're off. Let's go. Oh, bro, this is so much fun. I don't know why. I love backtesting. Just kind of like trying to figure out if you're gonna be right kind of thing. Absolutely just love.
And when you're right, it's really rewarding.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this long enough that I really don't care, but I still try to make it fun. Okay. Like to get tapped in, boink, and we take off. Probably gonna look to partial here. Where'd my entry go? There it is. 70%, 70%. Take off 70. I don't know if we got tapped out. Nope, not quite. But probably this next candle, 70 off. And then leave it up to the 20. I'm actually gonna trail the 20 as well. Cool, get tapped out. 4 hour is juicy, good. 20, good. If you're crazy, yeah. For me, which one was it? This one, too low, a little too weak. Now this one, we'll see if we get anything. Falls back down though, still good, and a break even on that one. Gonna look for a little more volume. Nothing new. Cool. 4 hour is still holding. If anything, I want to see this. Give it a. There we go. And I think we missed our entry. Either one of these three. Kind of up to you. Probably going to be a break even on all of them. Yep. To next day. 4 hours starting to crash down a little bit. Gonna skip. Hopefully now we continue this push higher. I could see that. On the 20, look for good volume to come in. There we go. Right before red news though, so we can't really trade that. Wait for a baseline and nothing to do. Far we're good, really good, 20-minute good. Wait for a little bit more volume to come through. Good volume, but not enough. There we go. Good volume, falls back down. Wait for another entry. Nothing. Done for the day. I could see a nice collapse coming sometime soon. So wait for good volume. Okay, good volume. Probably a loss here, so I'll just tack on some random loss. Just throw this right here. Take a loss. Cool. Good volume, but a little weak. And done for the day. We got the 4 hour. 4 hours being a little weird now. I could still see potential sells off of this. So let's go take a look. There you go. And there you go. After red news too. Maybe a break even. Yep, break even. Look for a reset up. Not enough volume. Not enough volume. And too far. Done for the day. Wait for some money to come in. Comes to the opposite side. Good. If anything, wait for the 20 volume to come through. Good. Falls back down. Done for the day. Wait for money. Kind of missed our entry. What time was this? 7? Yep. I'm going to take a peek here. I think it might have been too low in the range though. Let me just double check everything. Okay. 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hours
Wait, is
actually
that
clean.
Sunday you're trading on?
I don't think so. Oh shit, you're right.
I think it's close to Christmas too, so I probably not expect anything too significant to happen.
Nah, bro. I've had some of my best trading days on Christmas. Like this one.
Are you serious?
Bro, check that out. Like maybe a break even, but still.
Yeah, I guess you just proved me wrong.
Yeah. No, a lot of people say that. But if you actually go and look at volume and you treat it like any other trading day, granted you are careful and you're looking for news and all that, like this is a clean market right here. This thing's ready to move this way. So if I step down on Christmas Day, although it's a holiday, so don't trade actual Christmas Day, but this is like 2 days before, 20 is good. Good volume. I mean, you can clearly see there's volume here. And we're talking 100,000. I assume, I don't know how, I don't have a scale here, but you come here, 295. Get tapped in, move to break even. And we're off. Probably still at break even. Yep, 70% here. That was a little tight, but let me go back to this candle. Take off my 70% here. Cool. And then I'm okay getting at that break even. Okay, gonna manage. Cool. Go to next day. We're almost done here, bro. We're almost done here. Go to 20. Try to catch something here. Market kind of just went without us. That's okay. Go to the next day. Yep. Cool. Not strong enough. Okay, getting a little stronger. Falls off. This is Christmas Day, so probably just skip. Okay, cool. Wait for money to come through. Good volume. Falls off. Nothing to do. Good volume. But yeah, nothing. Falls off. Okay. Go to the 4 hour. 4 hours starting to bug out a little bit. I'm gonna give it. Yep, there we go. 20-minute. Probably just missed an entry. Yep, it was this one. What time was it? 27th. This entry and this entry. I'm gonna take a look at, and this entry. I'm gonna take a look at both of these. I wonder what they look like on the higher. Okay. So on the 4 hour, I gotta refresh here. Yeah, 4 hours a little weak here. But if I go to the next candle, there we go. Now 4 hours valid, hourly's valid, 20 minutes valid, so 5-minute sell. ATR is 307. Something like that. Get tapped in. Barely survive. So I'll break even though. Bro, we've taken like 0 losses. 70% here. And the reason being is because I moved to BE so quickly that almost all my trades are just gonna be break
Yeah,
evens.
V will helps you save a lot of losses.
Oh yeah. Yeah, those losses add up. Good. It looks like there's minimal money here. It's Friday, so I doubt we're gonna have a whole lot of action here. Go to next day. There's potential here. What day is it? Sunday. Go to next day. Monday. There we go. Okay, money comes back in. Go to 20. There we go. Volume comes in, and there you go. Probably a break even. Break even. Maybe another entry. Falls back down. Nothing to do. Go to next day. Good. We might be able to catch a long in here. Maybe. Nope. This is January 1st. And we're done. Woohoo! There's no shot, bro. You saw how nasty that market fucking was. We performed just as well. Here, let me pull it up. I think we performed even better than the other Bitcoin one. And Bitcoin,
I'd be surprised if that's the case.
339, 358. Which one did we just do? We just did this one. Brother. Hell yeah. I don't know about you, but trading that shitty price action and still coming out
Yeah,
with
at
400%
the
profit.
beginning, at the beginning, we weren't optimistic at all.
I mean, you can just see we went 2-3 months without a single trade. And then the majority where it was choppy would catch our one trade that ran 12 RR and then nothing. 12 RR, nothing. 23 RR, nothing. So goes to show there's still going to be good trades in a bad market. You just, the odds of you being there 24/7 to catch every trade, it's going to be impossible. Like
Yeah,
there's going to be days you just happen to miss. And if I would have just happened to be gone this day, and this day, our account would be down 300 grand or how much ever profit was made here. 109 plus, yeah. So we'd be down like 300K. But yeah, I think we killed it, bro.
yep. Very unexpected turn of events happened
Yeah.
during this back test when we thought it was going to be bad for the majority of the year.
All right. Can you still hear me, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, turned out very well, bro. Thanks for joining me. It's been a little crazy, but I gotta go get dinner now.
Good for you. I appreciate you having this call.
Of course, bro. Yeah, you have a wonderful night, and we'll chat soon. Well, actually tomorrow.